So in the first part, you saw how Kofi and his brothers lost everything in a twinkling of an eye. In the second part, we're going to follow their story, and you'll see how I personally became involved in the story.
You drew a grand you share Papa Bina, and so you drew Yakuri, not a hot Ironman, into Papa the Adrian, Faka or Tamal. Papa Catcher, and say, he didn't Johnson. You did Quamu, but yet don't hear it, watching.
Close over a year ago, I was here one morning when one man came here called Johnson with 4 children in his arms.
Na onisika or the machine.
This knowledge is open to all children in the whole country, irrespective of where they came from.
You drew Asham, son a community great,
we saw signs and symptoms of ailments in order for kids. They had not seen medication for all these days. They hadn't eaten for some time and they were highly dehydrated. We needed to seek medical attention as soon as possible.
Na Papa jumped the young call hospital.
In Ghana, there's this law, this National Health Service law that if you don't have a national service, then they will not be able to even tend to you unless you have a cold cash in your hand or they're gonna see you.
These children didn't have health insurance. I went to the hospital authorities for assistance, but it was turned down because the hospital was saying they could not offer any free services to the kids. I had to go around begging for money for their medication. I later went back to make appeal to various churches and individuals, and very fortunately some church came to the aid of this case with some donation, but that wasn't enough. I later on sought the support of the LittleDrops Orphanage Fund and got in touch with Daniel.
I received a phone call initially one evening from Jim, and Jim basically relayed a story to me. And the bottom line is that he has no money, or the orphanage that he's running has no money. So basically he's reaching out to us to see what we can help, and the costs would be 1,200 Ghana cedis, which is about $800 US. He has only 200 Ghana cedis of that. After Jim contacted me, I relayed the story onto LittleDrops board, and they told me to try and do my best to verify the story that he had told me. That took about a day and a half to get all the information back. So I reported back to LittleDrops, and we proceeded to try and see how much we can afford to give it to Jim.
We had already spoken to the board, and they were prepared to send money for such deliverance. Finally, the help came in, and all medications were provided. But unfortunately, as I was waiting for funds from LittleDrops Orphanage Fund, Ibrahim Fuseni passed away.
So in that space of time, I received a very sad letter from Jim.
His condition was so bad, but he survived.
Here's the letter that I got from Jim. I want to thank you so much for the concern of LittleDrops. However, I am so saddened to tell you that one of the children died in my arms on Friday and was buried on Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m. This was indeed the saddest moment in my life, as I watched the child close his hiding eyes as it passed out. Ashan is a place that teaches me lesson each time and each day as I see what really pain is. The kids are saddened and are troubled as they know that they have lost a beloved brother.
I never thought this child would die.
Akami, Kofi Ayarge, Urgent, Kwame Afu. Urgent.
The feeling that I still have now, even to this end, the feeling of sorrow, it doesn't take much to save a life. It had a profound effect on me. Upon receiving that sad letter, LittleDrops were able to send the money, take care of the other 3 children, to buy medicine for them, to basically take care of the hospital needs. And this is the letter that we received after we sent the money to them. Dear Brother Kwache, on behalf of the Executive Board, management and staff, on behalf of all the children, I wish you the right to thank you all so dearly for the assistance provided when a home was in distress, with funds to assist the little one in the hospital. It was a testing moment in the lives of the people who were at Ashan, but God blessed us so much when we got to know that LittleDrops Orphanage Funds was there to rescue the situation. It's been a year since all these events transpired, and the kids are actually recovering well. The death of the brother still comes back and haunt them, but thank God that they are able to recover some of their childhood back. The kids love the new home and the new family. They integrated into the community very well. They're now speaking the local language. They're very happy. But this just brings the enormity of what LittleDrops does. You know, reaching out to those who are in need, especially the orphans, and basically bringing them out from the brink of death, and each and every single dollar that is received in the way of donation go towards that fate, and it's all made possible through our donors. Our LittleDrops, we seek to address and redress momentary crisis, and also provide sustained support to our orphans. We are not just dealing in the abstract, but in reality with little children with dreams to fulfill and lives to live out.
More.